Hello everyone, this is Nathalie the blogger. I come back with the last haul for 2018. I know I said it already many times before, but I swear this is the last for this year. The main reason why for this haul is because of him. So this is his fault, not mine. The Seven Husbands, not the Seven Husbands. The Seven Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Thornton. Pretty much a year ago, Emily Fox from Emily Fox Books talked about it, and so intriguing, so captivating that I really wanted to put my hand on it this year, not today. This year, I finally got it, and I am excited for that mystery told with the different angle. I know you know by if I read it really better, Gilly Macmillan. Really catchy and it intrigued me, so I got it, and it's probably gonna be for next year, the reading, but I got it and I feel relieved. Something else that I saw, I don't remember where I saw it, I think it was maybe in book outlets, the cover, and it was catchy. You know, sometimes you have catchy covers and you just want to click and read the premise because you might want to buy it. And this is what happened finally with book Scavengers by Jennifer Chambliss Bertman. It's family who moved in San Francisco. I think it's one kid or two kids, and they have to find clues spread throughout the city and to resolve puzzles or something like that. So kind of book Scavengers. It sounds really right up to my alleys. It's gonna be my first Paula Hawkins from the Girl on the Train into the water. From what I can remember with the premise, it's I don't want to say small town, I'm not sure anymore, but anyway, it's river inside or getting throughout the city, and few or some dead women, the corpse or the bodies of dead women are found, even teenager, into that river, and so it seems that there are some kind of secrets from the past, and it's going back into nowadays with one of the teenager of the city, I think, and it sounds mysteriously enough, and I think it sounds the good opportunity for me to try to read something from this author. Another one that I was completely sold, even if I heard it before, Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough. Myrfina Peer, she sold it. The way that it was described and for the twist at the end, it's like I need now to see for myself. Another cover that catch my eyes onto book outlets. So I clicked, I read the premise, and I was like, you know what? One day you're gonna come into my house. And this is what happened with 359 by Gretchen McNeil. I think it's a teenager. Josie, apparently, that she has some trouble, or she's having just a hard time between her parents and her boyfriends. But what is mysteriously intriguing is that every night she's starting to have a dream of a teenager or of a girl named Jo. So every day at 3:59 a.m. and apparently she doesn't know that girl. Another reading that will be completely the fault of Myrfina Peer. Thank you very much for convincing me at giving a try at The Wife Between Us by Guru Hendricks and Sarah Paganin. Another one that I heard prior and I was like, oh, no, I'm not sure it's gonna be for me. And once again, what she explained and the way that she explained, it's something that I like with the difference, and then watching and hearing from different booktubers, because obviously we all have our preferences, our likes and dislikes. What do we like, more character driven or more plot driven? And everyone's opinion is different. All of this to say that I'm glad that I can find with the different selection of channels that I have from our other booktubers, a kind of a composite of different point of view and opinions. So it kind of enrich the conversation, John le Carré. It will be the spy who came in from the cold. It sounds so much like a James Bond movie, or even the classic ones. From time to time, reading a spy book, classic old ones, it's always dear to my heart. Yeah, I know. The Darker Shade of Magic by V.E.Schwab. I said that I know because I said that I am way more interesting about Vicious, which I have, but I kept reading more comments or a premise about the story and listening more about the Darker Shade of Magics, and then I get more intrigued and more convinced at giving a try. So I am still more thrilled by the whole vibe that can come from Vicious than from Darker Shade of Magic, but I decided that I'm not gonna judge a book or a series of books by the fact that I'm not necessarily a huge fan of magical worlds, because it's usually pretty much always the same. I decided to fall and to, give it a try. And finally, the last book of this haul. So I told you it's not going to be a big one. It's something that is more particularly for my interest, and that can help me with some different ideas for my own imagination, because I told you that everything mythology, Greek Egyptians, Greek Egyptian mythology, because they are the most biggest and common one, I will be a geek. So I decided to fall for Mythology by Edith Hamilton, and it's definitely Greek mythology. And you're gonna say that, duh, because it's kind of a more, kind of a Greek god maybe that you have on the cover. But so anyway, so not a story, but more something to learn, or to learn deeper, because I already know some stuff from Greek mythology. But I told you I am such a geek about that, and there's something about Greek mythology that I always dive into it with such a love that I needed to have that one. So this is everything for the last 2018 book haul of this year. And I am really excited. There's one that will be soon read, I can tell you already that. I hope that you're gonna find for the next few days, few weeks before the end, something that can bring a lot of love into your heart. Until this time, thank you very much for watching my video. I always appreciate to give me some thumbs up, to subscribe obviously, because yes, it's gonna help me, and then you're sure that you're not gonna miss any videos that's gonna come up. And in the meantime, I hope that you're going to have some really good readings.